Hello, welcome to T.I.N.Y.D.E.C.A, or Today in News You Don't Care About. And trust me, you don't. I'm a bit late on some of these stories, and will be for the future as I try my best to get all the information I can before I post something. Saying that doesn't mean I'm always right. There will be times I'm wrong, and if so, I will admit to it and do my best to correct or fix myself. Anyway, without any more stalling, here's what I have for you. First thing of the day is something honestly I was rather upset about when I first heard of it, and it's because of how stupid it is. So you haven't heard or read by now, a woman on TikTok, I will not name her, but the sources I tag will name her, made the mistake of using Gorilla Glue on her hair. You heard right, Gorilla Glue. Now when I first saw or heard the video, I laughed. It was funny, dumb, but let me tell you, I was enraged. Like, how are you going to ignore the warning labels and everything else and still use a glue? Now I know there's hair products that say glue on it, but honestly, all you need to do is Google it. Google it, and it will tell you everything you need to know. It's not hard. If you don't trust Google, use something else. Either way, the moral of this story is, please, please, for the love of everything that is holy, Google something if you are unsure. And from what I hear, she has gotten surgery and is healing well. So that is good. But please Google things if you're not sure. Thank you. Next one. Cancel culture, in my opinion, consequence culture. What an interesting, toxic, but sometimes reasonable thing on the internet. I'm sure you know where I'm going with this. This is actress Gina Carano, and she has been fired from Disney due to some recent posts she made. I will say I agree with this. Freedom of speech does not stop consequences. She was contracted to Disney and in turn essentially was an employee. To me, while you are an employee, you should do whatever it takes to make sure the company you look for looks good. Those tweets didn't do that, and unfortunately, Disney decided to pull the plug, and they had every right to. I'm not going to sit here and say she's evil or the worst or whatever. She might be wrong with this, but it sucks to lose a job regardless. In the end, this was a matter of cause and effect. You need to know that when you are an employee of a company, you are essentially wearing their uniform everywhere you go, especially if you're something like a big actress, big actor, and that you need to know that most of your actions will have consequences. You could decide to say nothing, and that's fine. And you could decide to speak out and speak your mind, which is great. I appreciate that. But you need to know there are consequences to everything you do. That is my take on this one. This will be a moment of silence. That moment was in respect to those who lost their lives in the accident that happened in Texas. In the time I'm writing this, 9 have been confirmed dead with many more injured. I don't know what to say other than I'm sorry to the families of the loved ones, and I hope the injured heal and are okay. You will be my thoughts and my wishes. It's not enough, but I'm sending it out anyway. Please be okay. I'm sorry for everything that's happened. A Calgary police officer is in trouble for kicking their police dog, their service dog, while on duty. This hits close home to me. I live in Canada. I'm pretty close to where this happened. This is what I'm going to say about it. A Calgary police officer kicked their own service dog. And this is my thoughts on that. Apparently, a dog was barking during a high-risk situation that involved firearms. I understand having to quiet the dog, as being loud can lead to a dangerous situation. However, I do think there could have been a better way to handle this. In the heat of the moment, I do understand. He probably wasn't thinking, and yes, as a police officer, you need to be thinking all the time. However, this was This was just a reaction. The dog was barking. You're in a dangerous situation. You kicked the dog. I get that. This could have been handled better, and I do hope the police officer gets the proper training. They have condemned the action, but saying it's not animal abuse. And I partially agree with that. There needs to be more done. But in this situation, in this moment, it does make sense for why he did what he did. And I hope he is trained better in the end. That is what my opinion is. That's all I have for you today and for this week. These are what interested me in the most. All my sources will be linked in the description below. What are your thoughts on these events? Do you agree with my opinions or not? This is called T.I.N.Y.D.E.C.A. Today in news you don't even care about, and I say, trust me, you don't. Tell me if you do. Let me know your opinions. I'd like to talk with you. I will talk with you. Don't just troll me, and I'm sure there will be trolls no matter what I do. But at least try and tell me why you are on that opinion. I'd like to know. Please let me know. Other than that, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Anything you want to do. It'd be very much appreciated. And hopefully, I will see you in the next one, where I'll be talking about something else that happened. And yeah, bye.